Successful systems integration starts with robust connectivity to enable monitoring, controls, automation, and IoT applications. Free Topology, or FT, is the most cost-effective and highest performance communications solution for mission-critical commercial and industrial systems. Solutions providers worldwide rely on FT and its new multi-protocol capabilities. Easy-to-design, free topology networks are the lowest cost, fastest to install, and most error-free wired option. FT frees installers from the limitations of a specific topology, runs on inexpensive twisted pair wire, and requires only 2 polarity-insensitive connections per device, so it can never be wired wrong.
The technician can really just land either conductor any which way, and it'll work. And even if he kind of deviates from the plans, you often don't even know because it's working.
System startup, when FT networks are efficiently provisioned, is another key differentiator. Installers quickly discover devices, assign profiles, create connections, and provision devices from any vendor using a single software tool. Unique device IDs enable automatic addressing, so there's no chance of unmanaged devices.
The key reason we use FT and also the commissioning tools that are available from Adesto are the fact that we can then provision a system end-to-end within the same environment. And that's everything from what happens in the factory to the commissioning and set to work in the project field. So that allows us to deliver a complete project and hand it over in a very short period of time.
Throughout the life of a system, a robust FT network simply outperforms other options. Performance is snappy, with instantaneous peer-to-peer communications and increased channel throughput. Inherent noise immunity ensures uninterrupted connectivity. A rare FT fault won't bring down an entire segment and takes only minutes to troubleshoot.
Ethernet is an expensive solution, especially if I have a lot of different devices out there in a building. Your standard Ethernet connection normally runs about $50, whereas the FT media technology, your connection and with the processor is at about $8. A lot of people actually use RS-485 when dealing with multiple nodes within a particular building. You're going to get much more performance from the free topology. It's going to operate faster because it's asynchronous data. A 485 signal is actually a pulled signal, so it takes a lot more processor time and it's a lot slower.
Originally developed for LAN networks, FT now natively supports BACnet and custom messaging, so multiple protocols can communicate simultaneously over the FT channel.
BACnet FT is a native implementation of the standard BACnet stack on top of Adesto's FT technologies. What's important to understand is BACnet FT is simply a new data link, and the rest of the BACnet stack is completely standard. BACnet FT is also scalable. This means it can be implemented on small microprocessors involving only a few objects to sophisticated devices involving hundreds of object types and tens of thousands of object instances.
One of the benefits of multi-protocol is the ability for a BACnet system integrator like ourselves to come into an existing LAN installation and be able to add BACnet onto it and use the FT bus that's already in place.
For the first time, solutions providers can take advantage of LAN's peer-to-peer networking and rich data models, as well as BACnet's homogeneous management architectures to implement the most versatile and spec-compatible devices and systems.
Both BACnet applications and LAN applications can run at the same time. BACnet workstations can access data from controllers, while the low-level LAN peer-to-peer traffic is not interrupted at all.
You can do direct messaging from device to device and have guaranteed delivery thanks to FT. This gives you extremely fast and reliable messaging without any polling. Best of all, using standard management tools, you're able to set up all your IP, LAN, and BACnet addressing completely automatically. You no longer have to go to your customer's IT group and tell them, hey, I'm going to need a couple hundred IP addresses for this system I'm building. And the guy just falls off his chair. This is actually a huge benefit. This becomes a completely separate network and really works out better for the system integrator as well as the customer IT group.
From an electrical perspective, BACnet FT is more reliable because it is always isolated and it can be laid out in a free topology basis. It doesn't have to be a bus network with terminations at the ends. This gives it great advantages over protocols like BACnet MSTP, which is sensitive to grounding issues, MAC address collisions, line termination issues, and latency problems.
Multi-protocol support enables simple, unified management of a vast selection of devices and applications over reliable, high-performance, cost-effective FT media. Contact Adesto for more information about free topology and our embedded IoT platform.